Alright, y'all, we're live, and we just got some horrible news coming out from the NASCAR Cup Series after the M&M Fan Appreciation 400, and I have Bums, XD, Grateful here, and Grateful, can you explain to me, like, what is all this, like, controversy about?
Okay, so technically, Hamlin and Bush, they both failed.
You told me that bad. You told me that bad breaking news is about the NASCAR race.
Yeah, this is the breaking news.
I really do not care.
Well, then leave. No one cares.
Let him talk.
So, technically, both of the drivers failed post-race inspection, and I heard that they found something was wrong with the front bumper and the aero detected on the flaps on the front.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Grateful, but my mom really told me this. They saw it on NASCAR on the Fox's Facebook page. Bob Parkhurst just posted out something about those two NASCARs going into the NASCAR official Harley. So
yes, both of the cars were taken to the hauler to be taken back to the R&D center to be evaluated. The penalty can be appealed. It could be a potential. They're debating if it's going to be any points being taken away, or pit crew or crew chiefs or anything like that being taken away. So technically, they were saying how something was messed up in the front aerodynamics, and maybe it said there was like some cartilage or debris in a place that cartilage and debris is not supposed to be with these cars.
Alright,
can we cut to the breaking news, please?
This is the breaking news.
Oh my gosh, well that's so good.
That's so bad, the NASCAR race that we totally care about.
So until further, so the penalty can be appealed,
okay.
But right now as it stands, Chase Elliott is the winner of Pocono.
Well, one thing here, and like I'm just asking on this my personal opinion.
I thought you literally talked about this for the league, not the freaking race.
Well, I mean, if y'all want to lead the party, y'all can. It's just between me and Grateful, because like we know a lot about NASCAR. But
I thought it was about to be like part of the league.
Oh yeah. I said the Cup Series, not the Xfinity Series.
He said Cup Series.
I said Cup Series, but the real life Cup Series.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you said Infinity, sorry.
That's right. So Grateful. As I was saying, like, will this appeal to any wins of the driver? Will they, like, take any wins away from the drivers or nothing?
No, nothing will be taken away, not yet at least. I cannot see them taking away any wins. Well, of course, they're taking away Hamlin's Pocono win, obviously. But besides that, that's technically it. They are debating about, supposedly, I think they're trying to figure out, like, what happened. That's why they sent the cars back to the R&D center. So, they're debating now if they're going to take away any suspensions with crew chief members, any pit crew, anything like that, or if they're going to be docking points or anything.
But here's one thing. After the, well, like, you know how they always do the inspections. Like, we never gone through this before, but, this is actually a new segment we're calling. It's down at the race. So down at the race will be a new segment between me and Grateful, and this is our first breaking news. But one thing I need to tell you, Grateful, they should have noticed that in the driver inspections, and they should have put them to the rear of the field, and they should have noticed that. And would you take that opinion as my opinion, or?
I would take it as your opinion. How I feel about it, I feel majority of Hamlin's incident might have came from when he spun out. Because you gotta think, even though it's just a little spin, it could upset and ruin a lot of things.
I'm with Jesse's opinion here.
Alright, y'all. I am bringing up the playoff standings.
It does not really affect the two drivers because they are both locked in.
Alright, so I am bringing up the playoff standings, and the playoff standings still stay with Chase Elliott in first, Ross Chastain in second, Joey Logano in third, but we're only going to be going to the round of 16. Fourth, William Byron. Fifth, Kyle Larson. Sixth, Ryan Blaney. Seventh, Martin Truex Jr. Eighth, Denny Hamlin. Ninth, Christopher Bell. And 10th, Kyle Busch. So basically 7, 8, 9, 10 will be all Joe Gibbs.
Yeah.
Well,
the penalty hurt him a lot, because
yeah.
Hamlin with his 2 wins, he would have been up there, like, along the Chastain mark in, like, 3rd or 2nd.
Okay.
Now this whole thing messes up.
I'm back, and I really do not care.
Alright. 11th.
Listen, hold on, guys. Be quiet. Bunch, he's not talking about the freaking Infinity. He's talking about Cup Series.
I know.
Alright, and let's head back to the playoff standings. 11th, Tyler Reddick. 12th, Daniel Waters. 13th, Chase Briscoe. 14th, Alex Bowman. 15th, Austin Cindric. And now at the 16th spot is Kevin Harvick.
More Kevin Harvick.
At the elimination spot, it's going to be Almirola, Jones, Dillon, McDowell, Wallace, Haley, Custer, Burton, Brad, Todd Gilliland. So Martin Truex Jr. is safe. He's in the playoffs, locked in.
Yes. Wait, he's locked in for the Final Four?
He's not locked in yet.
Well, no, he's in the playoff standings right now. So he's in 7th.
There are currently 14 drivers that are I'm pretty sure there's currently 14 drivers that have wins. So if we have 2 more first-time winners, which you gotta think Harvick's not gotten a win.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Hold on, we have a.
Looking pretty good.
Hold on, we have a question from XD. XD, do you have the question?
Yes. Will we be talking about the numbers? Because my number last Cup Series was 88, and then for
Texas, this is XD.
This has nothing to do with it.
This is nothing to do with the our league. This is like the actual real life Cup Series cars. They're like the actual race car.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is I want number 88 back because I had 88 for the Cup Series, so I don't want.
I'm not even racing the league.
What? Oh, Cup Series is the best one for me. I'm not good at X Infinity or whatever.
Same.
Alright, let's head back to the playoff standings and everything. Now, let's go ahead, forward into it.
I'm not even let my controller charge for like 10 minutes.
Alright,
You also gotta think.
See you guys at 9:10.
Alright.
Truex didn't get a win yet. Blaney didn't get a win yet. Who else didn't? Harvick hasn't got one. Eric Almirola, he usually can get one once a year.
Almirola is in 17th right now, so he's at the cut line.
Eric Jones has not gotten one yet. Austin Dillon, Michael McDowell, he's been having some pretty good runs. Bubba Wallace could have a chance at Daytona.
Yeah, well, only one, I don't mean to interrupt you and everything, but, who do you think might be the driver that would be cut off the playoff line and not survive the round of 16 or the round of 8? Honest opinion.
Kyle Busch.
We're talking about, say, that playoff standings ends now, how it gets locked in.
Yes, we're doing how that goes.
So are we doing our predictions for the Final Four or something?
We're gonna do a prediction for the round of 16, round of 8, round of 16, round of 12, round of 8. Then we're also gonna do the Final Four. So
we're doing our playoff prediction.
Yeah, this is also a playoff prediction. It will possibly change going through the 5 races left in the NASCAR Cup Series. The next track they're going to, I believe, is the. Let me check the schedule.
Indianapolis.
They're going to hit Indianapolis Road Course. And then from there, they're going to hit Michigan, Richmond, Watkins Glen. And then they're going to hit Daytona. Round of 16 starts at Darlington. We hit Kansas, Bristol. Then that's it for the round of 16. Round of 12 will be Texas, Talladega, Charlotte with the Roval. Round of 8 is going to be Vegas, Miami, Martinsville. The Final Four is going to be Phoenix. Alright, let's head back to our playoff standings. So, first up, we're going to have Grateful locked in his playoff drivers. Grateful, who do you think the best drivers could be in the round of 16 going in right now?
So, can I make changes? can I like make changes, like saying like someone else gets in?
Yeah, like you can do anything.
Okay, so technically how I could see it happening at this point is knowing how, hold on, I'm trying to find the wins here. Knowing that Harvick, Blaney, and Truex do not have a win, I could see Harvick or Truex potentially having some bad runs and getting potentially knocked out. I could see at Daytona, here's the thing that I could see happening. I could see there's 3 drivers right now that I could see happening.
Okay.
I could see Ricky Stenhouse Jr. potentially getting in there and knocking out Harvick. But if Harvick steps up his A game, he might be able to.
Okay. I don't mean to say this right now, but Ricky Stenhouse Jr., like, he's not that good of a driver. Like, I'm just going with my own opinion, okay? Like.
Yeah, but here's my thing about it. I know he's not the greatest driver, but you gotta remember this. Back in 2017 and 2016, that man was unbeatable at the super speedways.
That is true. He did win at Daytona and Talladega.
And he almost had a chance this season in the 500. If he wouldn't have gotten turned, I think he would have had a chance.
Yes, but another thing though, it's not 2016 or 2017.
I mean, yeah, I'm agreeing with XD, but like, we're bringing it back up some old races. Alright, so, on my opinion, like, let's look at the teams that are, like, automatically locked into the, playoffs right now. Mostly half of Hendrick's in, the full, set of Trackhouse in. Wait, I might be wrong.
Trackhouse, Hendrick, and Gibbs are all locked in.
Yo, hello guys?
Yeah, XD.
Yeah.
No, not you guys, no, sorry.
Alright, so let's look right here. We have we have one driver from Richard Childress, and that's Tyler Reddick, ICR.
All the Hendrick cars are locked in, all the Trackhouse cars are locked in, and there are two SHR cars locked in, and the Gibbs cars are locked in. Well, no, not all the Gibbs cars. Everyone but Truex.
We also know that Stuart Haas is locked in to the playoffs already. No, wait, 3 of them. Because Logano, Blaney, Cindric.
Logano and Blaney are not Stuart Haas drivers.
Penske, that's what I was going to say. Penske. Yeah, they were both Penske drivers. The Penske drivers are both locked in. Well, like, mostly all the 3 drivers are in. Yeah, so, like, I got a little bit confused on it.
The drivers are locked in from besides Blaney.
Okay, but, like, look, Blaney's in the playoff cut line right now. He can do something.
Sure. Jesse, I have a question.
Huh?
Jesse.
What's your question?
Alright, how I think we should do it just for the sake of now and time and not being stupid. I think we should just take off how the playoff standings look now and then just go down to our championship.
Alright, so we're gonna be moving on to the round of 8 right now. So,
I gotta get my round of 16.
Yeah, let's lock into a round of 16. Grateful, who do you think the potential 16 would be? And right now, you can lock in right now.
My 4 that will get eliminated from the round of 16.
Okay.
I hate to say this, but MTJ, Martin Truex Jr., has not had the greatest year this season. I can see him getting messed up at Darlington and some other tracks. I can't see him making that.
Well, look, I don't mean to break your bubble or anything, but look, Martin Truex Jr. has won 2021 of Darlington. He could make another win and possibly punch a ticket into the round of 12.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying, if you're looking at this,
Sonic is here.
Yes, he is.
Probably his worst year up to date. My second driver to get eliminated is definitely Austin Cindric.
But look, hold on, wait. Yeah. Look. He won the Daytona 500. So basically, he's safely locked in. If he gets a good spot at Daytona, at the summer Daytona, like, all I'm saying is, like, he could possibly take a good chance of moving on to the round of 12. But like, I still have my eye on Austin Cindric out there.
Here's my thing about Austin Cinder. I'm looking
Guys,
at
I'm
the
joining
statistics.
on Sonic's Discord. I gotta go.
How I'm looking at it here, he has that one win in the 500.
Okay.
But if you're looking at it, he only has 3 top 5s in 6 top 10. I'm sorry, but compared to the rest of the numbers, and only 65 laps led, compared to the rest of the people, the only people that I can really compare him to that are in the playoffs right now, or is Alex Bowman and Kevin Harvick. So I can see I can see Austin Cinder getting eliminated.
Alright. You have your final 2 other drivers to choose from getting eliminated from the round of 16, and who are those final 2 drivers?
I could see Chase Briscoe. I know he could potentially win, but I just can't see it happening. And knowing his record so far, I could see him being too aggressive with like 5 laps to go battling for a win and end up spinning himself out.
Well, like, one thing, I don't mean to interrupt you or anything, but like, look, he won a race at Phoenix. Like, look, like that. If we go to Phoenix, like, look, for the championship, like, look, he could be your owner's champion. I don't know if they do that in the Cup Series or anything. Do they?
Once again, looking at these statistics, no, they do not.
Alright.
Statistically, he still has only has 3 top 5s and 4 top 10. And
Okay.
majority of those have been at either plate tracks, super speedway plate tracks, the dirt at Bristol, obviously.
Mm-hmm. And hold on, wait. I didn't mean to interrupt you again, but hold on, but like, remember, like, what happened at Bristol Dirt? They got in contact with, Chase Briscoe got in contact with Tyler Reddick. They went spinning, and Bush probably passed by. So, like, all I'm saying is, if Briscoe and Reddick are in the playoffs, you already know it's gonna be a tough battle.
Exactly. So I could see Chase Briscoe getting eliminated. And my final person to get eliminated is, I think it's gonna come down to 2 people. I think it's going to come down to Tyler Reddick and Alex Bowman to fight into the last spot. And just saying, as Alex Bowman, I think he can get enough support from Darlington and Bristol that I think he can make it into the next round. So my last driver to get eliminated from the round of 16 is Tyler Reddick.
Alright, and now my drivers, I'm ready, like, look, alright, everybody's gonna kind of get mad at me when I say this, but I'm already walking in.
Don't be biased.
Yeah, I won't be biased. Like, one thing, I will still keep Kyle Busch in the playoff cut line, but I'm just gonna move Kyle down a little notches right at the, round of 12. Like, I'm agreeing with you. Kevin Harvick could be eliminated because, look, like, over these past 2 seasons, he's barely done nothing. Like, barely even got any wins last year. He's gotten, like, a little top 5s or something. But, like, look, Kevin Harvick will not make the playoffs this year, or so on. Are you, like, kind of agreeing with me on this?
Alright, Jesse, here's what I'm about to say about this.
Alright.
Here's how I feel about that pick. I feel like he's gonna be bad at probably at I don't know, I think he could get good top 5 at Darlington, get the points, keep going. So I think he'd be on the verge of elimination, but I think he could get good enough top 5, top 2 finishes at Kansas and at Bristol. Because in the past couple of years, he's been showing that those tracks being a little bit of a strong track.
I would agree with you.
He almost won Bristol last season.
Yes, because, well, let's,
And he won the year before. Even though it's a different car, it's still the same track.
Yep, even though it's still the Gen 7, it doesn't matter. But, like, look, all I'm bringing back up is Chase Elliott and Kevin Harvick, that fight at Bristol. You already know that, like, after that, he already advanced into the round of 12. So, probably that same thing could happen with Kevin Harvick this season. But I'm just going to lock in with Kevin Harvick out of the playoffs. My, next driver is going to sadly be... even though he's not in the playoff cut line, but Brad Keselowski. He has done nothing this year with Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. So, like, I don't feel like that he's going to be the dominant driver. Are you agreeing with me?
Yeah, but here's my one question. I would like to know who you think he's going to be able to get in the playoffs and who would he knock out?
All I'm saying is, like, the only good tracks that he was good at from the past few years, like, what was it? What were the last few tracks that Brad, look, he won at Talladega.
Sorry to interrupt, but I could honestly see him stealing it at Daytona.
Okay. Yeah. My other driver, like, well, even though, like, it could be Ryan Blaney getting knocked out of the playoffs because, like, look, mostly half of the whole Team Penske team has a win, and if you look. Like, I'm right now playing Rocket League, and I have the cars, like, shown. So, if you look, Blaney actually is in the playoffs, but with no wins. And these two other Hendrick teammates have a win. So, they're perfectly fine, they're locked in, and they're perfectly fine to race at the playoffs. My third driver is going to be Martin Truex Jr. I know all the MTJ fans out there, but look, Martin has not had a consistent season. The only two good seasons that he had was 2021, but 2022, he's not showing anything. So, Martin Truex Jr. is my go, and my final pick, I know the fans are always going to get mad at me when I say this, but I'm just going to go with Kyle Larson. Even though he has one win in the playoffs, it could change something in, like, the whole Cup Series and everything. So, I'm just going with Kyle Larson getting eliminated.
Okay, that's a wild one. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to start my
round of 12.
Round of 12. So, I had Briscoe. Didn't I have Briscoe, Harvick, Cindric, and Truex?
Or Bowman.
Or no, I'm pretty sure I had Briscoe, Cindric, Reddick, and Truex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's how I think it's gonna go.
Okay.
Could you please list me off the tracks that are in the round of 12?
So the round of 12 tracks are gonna be Texas, Talladega, and the Charlotte Roval. Hey, hold on, y'all. We're gonna pause the live stream real quick. Try hard. We're in the middle. Me and him, Grateful can talk real quick because we're in the middle of a. Well, I'm agreeing with you. Kyle Busch has been dominated at Texas Motor Speedway, and like that's his good track.
All-Star race. He's won there before. He broke that almost losing season a couple years ago.
Yes, and what year was it? It was 2015, right?
2020, where he was about to go the whole season without winning a race, and then he lost it. Then he won at Texas.
Yes, so, like, look, Kyle Busch could come back and, like, dominate the whole season because, like, right now under his belt.
Especially what I'm thinking, I could see it happening because of the fact that Kyle, I mean, in the All-Star race, if he wouldn't have had that blown tire, I think he would have no doubt won.
Yes, but, like, one other thing, I felt like that, like, Busch could have won that All-Star race, and he kept leading just how he did at Pocono this week. That's all I'm saying, okay? But one other thing, even though we're heading off set, like, we're gonna head, like, we're gonna, like, pause on the playoffs real quick. We do have also other breaking news. We still haven't got any updates about Kurt Busch's, concussion, but, grateful. About Ty Gibbs. Do you think that Ty Gibbs will be a Cup Series, driver, and what team will he be possibly going to?
I think that's a discussion for after we're done with the championship stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that after it. So,
that could be our final segment.
Yeah, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be muted real quick, and here's a word from our sponsor. We'll be right back after these few messages. Y'all, we're back on the Down at the Racetrack podcast, presented by Rocket League. So, one other thing, we're gonna head back on the discussion on Ty Gibbs in a later podcast, okay? So, we're gonna head back to the playoffs. So, resume about, Kyle Busch.
Alright, so I can see Kyle Busch getting it done at Texas, locking himself into the round of 8.
Okay.
Then, I can see this madness at good old Talladega.
No, wait, this is the round of 12.
Round of 12, yeah. Isn't Dega in the round of 12?
Yeah, Dega is in the round of 12, but then, you mentioning about the whole round of 8 and everything.
Yeah, I said Kyle Busch is going to punch his ticket to the round of 8.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear about that. Sorry about that.
So then the next track is Talladega, you said, correct?
Yeah, Talladega will be the next track, the hell of NASCAR, so.
Then I could see, I know he hasn't been in victory lane in there since like 2018, I think. But I could see Joey Logano returning to his heartland in winning at Talladega and punching his ticket to the round of 8. The reason I could see that is because he's been running pretty good in the super speedways. He just hasn't had the greatest luck when it comes to the big ones. I think he's going to finally spartan up and he's going to get it done.
Yes, I do agree with you about that. But Joey Logano, but no, he did win to, wait. Joey Logano hasn't been the victory lane. The only one he got was at the Coliseum.
Yeah, he did. He has 2 wins.
What do you mean 2? I can't remember. Hold on.
Darlington.
Oh my gosh. I can barely remember it. But, yeah, I don't mean to say this, but I feel like Joey, with the 2 wins, like, he's not going to make it in. That's just my opinion. So.
Well, here's my opinion about this. Okay, so I could see Logano punching his ticket to the round of 8. Well,
okay.
Then we get to the Roval. I'm gonna make the prediction of who my last, like, I think, yeah, 4 people that are on the cutoff to get eliminated going into the Roval would be. I think it would be Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, and can't think of his name, Chase Briscoe.
Alright, my opinions of the round of 8, I'm agreeing with you with this. Busch will automatically lock his ticket into the round of 8. Joey, like, I don't see like a perfect spot for him. Like he's barely won at Talladega, barely got any wins at any super speedway this year. But Joey is not my man. I already know that Chase Elliott's gonna be locked in to the round of 8 because look at these past few years. The Roval he won 2019 and 2020. So Elliott's gonna be locked into the round of 8.
So here are my people that are going to be on the cutoff.
Okay.
Going into the. I think it's going to be Chase Briscoe, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, and can't think of the other one's name.
What was it?
Alex Bowman?
Yeah, I think so.
Blaney's still alive, so I think it's going to be Ryan Blaney, Chase Briscoe, Alex Bowman, and Kevin Hart. But I think it's going to be Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe, Alex Bowman, and Kevin Hart. So I think the Roval is going to be a hard battle.
It is.
And then I think, I don't know why, but I think Christopher Bell is going to shock the world, be on the verge of elimination, punch his ticket into the round of 8.
I don't mean to get all the Mexicans mad, but I don't feel like Daniel Suarez is gonna be a potential driver going into the round of 8. Like, look, he's only got one win, and that one win was at Sonoma. So Daniel Suarez, I don't know, like, a rookie coming from Monterrey, Mexico, and winning the Xfinity Series championship, but I don't feel like that Daniel Suarez is ready to punch his ticket into the round of 8.
I can't see that either, but we didn't think Ross Chastain was going to get there this season, so I believe in Daniel Suarez.
Yeah, so are you going to punch your ticket in for Suarez for the round of 8?
So here are my eliminations for the round of 12. I think Ryan Blaney's going to get eliminated, Kevin Harvick, Alex Bowman, and Chase Briscoe.
Right.
So the people that I have left is Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, and Chase Elliott.
Alright, my other driver, it's going to be kind of crazy, but Denny Hamlin, none of these tracks, like, he's only won Talladega, like, how many times has Hamlin won Talladega?
3 times, I think.
Because if you guys can remember, 2020, it was a hard-fought battle at Dega of 2020, the playoffs. Hamlin went under the double yellow lines, and they said it was legal. But well, I don't mean to bring this back up, but if you look at a previous NASCAR League race, the NASCAR PlayStation Plus Cup Series, as we're looking back at the championship, Terry pushes down Grateful on the double yellow lines, and then the big one causes at Talladega, and we didn't know like who won the race or anything, but they were saying that I won the championship. Don't mean to bring that back up, but yeah. Alright, let's resume about the playoffs. Like, I don't see, like, Denny Hamlin going anywhere because the only one thing that wasn't good in his life at, the virtual Talladega of 2020, where Denny Hamlin's daughter apparently turned off the TV.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So, and one other thing, that little kid at the Domino's Pizza saying, "I like your PJs." The girl might come back, that's all I'm saying. And then he might get a little mad and hear that girl on the radio and just blow up on something. But, Hamlin is not going to be in the round of 8. So, that leads me off with 2 more drivers left.
To eliminate.
Look, I don't just see William Byron going into the playoffs. Byron is not my driver. If Jeff Gordon was here, he would be my driver. But unfortunately, Jeff Gordon did retire. But William Byron is just not the man to go at the round of 4. And look, has he got a win this year? Oh yeah, he does. He did have a win. 2 wins. And, yeah, Byron doesn't seem like the right man for me. And my final driver, I know everybody is going to be kind of happy when I say this, but Bubba Wallace. The only one he got was last year of Talladega in the playoffs due to the rain. And well, like, all I'm saying is I'm proud of the man of getting a win for Michael Jordan in 23-11, but yeah, but like I don't see him possibly going into the round of 8, but Bubba is going to be eliminated.
So who are your round of 8 finalists?
To be eliminated?
No, live.
My 8 drivers are gonna be Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott.
Okay.
So you would have got Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott.
Yeah, I'm putting them down so we know the numbers.
Alright. We would have got Kyle, Chase. All I'm saying is half Daniel because he only got 1 win in the season.
Daniel's in the round of 8.
Kurt Busch, possibly after that win at Kansas.
Yeah, or no?
Yes. How much did that driver lead up to?
You have 4 left.
Alright, my final 4 is gonna be, well,
You got Kyle Larson.
Well, wait, did I eliminate him last on the round of 6? Yeah, I did. I eliminated Larson, but
you didn't eliminate Ross Chastain.
So I want to see Ross Chastain go into the round of 8 and just go racing with his teammate.
Alright,
all I'm saying is one other driver that could make it, and it could be
3 more drivers.
Christopher Bell and Harrison Burton. Even though he's not have a good season yet, like we haven't mentioned him on this podcast. Well, this is what you call a podcast, but even though we're live streaming it, but
Podcasting.
yeah, but I don't feel that I do feel that Burton could go and get a probably round of 8 spot.
You have 2 left. Who are your last 2?
My final 2, and I know everybody's just gonna get wrong with me when I say this, but I really want to see. Oh my gosh, it's a hard decision. I can't bring up any other driver. All I'm saying is I want Joey Logano to head back into the Final 4, see if he can bring back up his championship for Miami. My final...
Who are the 2?
My race of the final 2 would be Joey Logano, and my other driver is going to be... I know we haven't mentioned this driver in a long time, but I feel like Blaney's gonna head back into the round of 8 or something. So those are my final 8 for the round of 8. Now we're gonna move on to our final 4, and that's gonna be the end of the podcast. Alright.
So this is where we get spicy.
Yeah, a little bit.
My drivers so far are for the round of 8 left is Chase Elliott, the Watermelon Man, Ross Chastain, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Daniel Suarez, and Kyle Busch. So, please tell me the final 4 races where we're
Alright, the final 4 races are gonna be... Well, I mean, it's just only, like, 1 race. It's Phoenix.
in the round of 8.
On the round of 8, we got Vegas, Miami, and Martinsville.
So Vegas, I don't know why I could see this. Chase Elliott had a really good car last season there. I'm seeing Chase Elliott. Good night. I'm seeing Chase Elliott punching his... Hold on.
Alright, y'all, we'll be right back. Alright, now we're back.
I'm seeing Chase Elliott punch his ticket to the championship 4. So, like, the 3rd straight year.
Alright. That is a wise decision. I'm going with the 2 Las Vegas homeboys. Possibly we could see the Bush brothers go into the round of 4. But Curry, I don't know about that, man. Curry will be eliminated. Bush will punch his ticket into the final 4. And who are you other drivers?
My other driver. I could see this at Martinsville, and I do not know why. I am seeing Mr. William Byron sweeping Martinsville races and punching his ticket into the championship for the first time in his young career.
And I can't believe I'm saying this, but like I kind of disagree with you on that. I don't feel like that Ryan Blaney is ready.
William Byron, you mean?
William Byron's not ready to go into the Final 4. We just give him a few more years, and that would be it. And some of my other drivers that are going to be in the round of 4, like I said, I could see Chase Elliott heading back in. He had a good season, leading off with Hendrick with a one championship in 2020. 2021 they swept it with Kyle Ryson, but I possibly see Elliott coming back to the Final 4.
So who's your Final 4 so far?
It's Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott. I haven't decided on the final 2 yet.
So it's Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott. Okay. I don't know why. This is my decision for Homestead, Miami.
Okay.
I can see Kyle Busch defeating the odds and punching his ticket into the championship 4.
I mean, I do consider about that because, look, he won the championship at Miami in 2019, the final championship race at Homestead, so I could see Busch punching a ticket into the round of 4. So, alright, everybody might sound a little bit crazy when I say this, but I just want to see Joey Logano back at it again. Will he defend his 2018 Cup Series championship? I don't know, since this is the new next gen model and they haven't got that much experience on this next gen. The only few experiences they got on it was sometimes on iRacing and sometimes on in real life by testing the next gen. So Joey Logano will be a part of the Final 4 on my list.
Okay, so I've done some thinking, and I don't want to be biased on this list because I like Hendrick, and you know this. I'm a Hendrick fan.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be biased about this. I don't know why, but I think Christopher Bell is going to defeat the odds.
Christopher Bell's not in Hendrick.
No, yeah, I know, that's why I said I'm not being biased, so I'm picking someone else besides him. So I'm saying that Christopher Bell is going to defeat the odds and end up getting into the championship for the first time in his career.
I do agree with you on that, but my final driver has to be the Melon Man, Ross Chastain, coming in with 2 wins, possibly can get another win at Talladega. He did win that race in the spring of Talladega.
So who are your final drivers?
Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, and Ross Chastain. Alright, who are your final 4?
Okay, so my final 4 is Chase Elliott, William Byron, Christopher Bell, and Kyle Busch. Yours, I'm pretty sure, is Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, and Joey Logano.
Yep. And now we head to the final race, and that's going to be none other than Phoenix, Arizona, home of the desert. And
I'm going to go on NASCAR.com, and I'm going to look up the finishing positions.
Yeah. Chase Briscoe did get first place on that one. Unplugged. I'm so sorry about that, y'all. But look, Briscoe won that race, but I don't feel like that he could win. All I'm saying is Busch was pretty good at that track in 2018 when they opened the new model of Phoenix.
ISM.
Yeah. Alright, so let's look at the field stands and see how it is.
So of course Chase Briscoe ended up winning that race.
Yep. Like, I don't mean to bring this back up, but Busch or Logano could be champion here at Phoenix.
Alright, so let's give us like a couple minutes to decide who our final
drivers. Yeah. But, like, I don't mean to bring this back up, but look, you got 3 champions going at the final 4 on my list. Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, and Chase Elliott. One of them's a 2-time Cup champion, one of them's a 1-time, and the other is another 1-time. So all I'm saying is Busch could try to defend himself.
No, my championship 4 is Chase Elliott, William Byron, Christopher Bell, and Kyle Busch.
Yep, and so like now we're pushing it to the championship. So you're still switching it up, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at the results right now.
Yeah, so yeah, we only got a few more minutes left of this podcast, so we got to wrap it up fast. And part 2 of the podcast will be coming tomorrow. Say about like 9 a.m.
You mean PM?
I don't know about that. I have to go somewhere.
I do too. I don't know if I can do it in the morning. How about this? How about we just do it like on the weekends?
Yeah, we should.
This is like the on the track post race show.
Yeah, I think we should do it like we should do it Sundays. So like some of them will be Saturdays too. So one other thing, as your final 4 drivers are locked in, like, just choose any driver who do you think might be the champion and who might spoil the show.
Well, I want to let you go first, my good sir.
Okay. And coming up on the next on the race, down at the racetrack podcast, we'll be having a special guest, Terry South and Texas One Racer, discussing about the Chicago Street Race. It's all coming up on NASCAR X Dallas Cowboys fans YouTube channel. Make sure to tune in for this live stream of the podcast down at the racetrack.
Well, I'm gonna let you go first here for our championship picks.
Alright, all I'm saying is, like, look, you're looking at a 2-time champion here. Kyle Busch has been dominating, well, half dominating this year. Only got 1 win, and that was an unlucky win. That was at Bristol Dirt. But look, I could see Bush winning at Phoenix.
I could too, because it is one of his good tracks. So who's your final pick? For your
Kyle Busch.
So Kyle Busch is your champion.
Yes, Kyle Busch is my champion, and when the official playoff standings come out, we will just look at them. So we're just gonna look at the playoff standings to see if any of our predictions will be right.
We can do a part 2 to this.
Yes. Yeah, part 2
and
when
do it how the actual playoffs are set up.
Yeah. But like this is like a mock playoff.
Yeah. This is like a fantasy playoff.
Yes.
So this is I'm tied between all 4.
Okay.
But I'm looking at the results from Phoenix Raceway, the first race we had this season.
Okay.
It looked like in stage 1, Willie B showed off and won stage 1.
Okay.
Then in stage 2, Willie B ended up finishing 4th. So far I'm tied between the 2 Hendrick drivers.
But who won stage 2?
Stage 2 went to Ryan Blaney, but Chase Elliott finished 2nd. So Chase Elliott was there. So here's how I'm thinking it's gonna go. Christopher Bell qualified 4th. I think it's gonna come down to some good old-fashioned fun in the desert, and they're gonna have a 3-wide battle for the lead between Elliott, Byron, and Bell. I think something's gonna slip up, and Chase Elliott's gonna slide through and win his 2nd championship.
And he could be tying up with Kyle Busch in the number 18, and we will have more future podcasts about Kyle Busch and his new sponsor. Probably we could try to predict it. But anyway, this has been our first ever podcast of Down at the Racetrack post-race show, coming from the NASCAR X Dallas Cowboy fan party and talk. Grateful. It is a pleasure talking to you this week, and we will see you. Yep, and we will see you guys on the next podcast of Down at the Racetrack. So we'll see y'all in the next podcast.